do have some very exciting news to share today. Something really cool just happened. I got a parcel that took a long time to get to me, and that I've been wanting to receive for a very long time. But how about I show you? Come on. So this is what just arrived. Just arrived in the mail. You can see it was a bit of a battered delivery. This is a box that has traveled around the world twice now with its contents. So the story is that actually when I was leaving Europe last year in September, I sent to myself 8 boxes. So I sent 8 boxes from Poland, from my apartment in Poland, to Australia, to Melbourne. And these were mainly boxes with books, clothes, and just like a few different personal items. So out of 8 boxes that I sent and shipped to Australia, only 7 arrived. Or, well, 8 did arrive, but one of them was sent to a wrong post office, and I never got any kind of notification that it was waiting for me at the post office. So I didn't pick it up, and when I finally got impatient about where the hell is my last box of books, when I tracked it, it turned out that it had already been sent back to Poland. So that was back in December when the parcel was actually sent back to Poland, and it took such a long time to actually get back to my parents' place in Poland. It took 7 months. I think it only arrived at my parents' place in like late June. So I actually figured that it was lost. It was probably, it had probably fallen to pieces, and it was destroyed or lost, and there was just no hope for me to retrieve the contents, to get that stuff back. So I was just basically saying goodbye to my stuff when very unexpectedly it finally arrived in Poland. But because this box had already traveled to Australia, from Europe to Australia and then back to Europe, I figured I just wanted it as quickly as possible. I didn't want to send it on another ship and then wait for it for God knows how long. So I asked my parents to send it via air, and obviously I sent them the money for it as well, and it just arrived this morning. I am so excited, so happy to finally have my the rest of my stuff back with me. It's a nice feeling to kind of have everything consolidated into one place, one spot. So pretty much everything I own is now at my place in my home, not kind of scattered all over the world in different places, but it is here. I have access to it, and I don't fully remember what exactly is in it. Plus my mom said that she put some little gifts there in it as well. So thanks, Mom. That makes it even more exciting. But I do know that there is something very important there. Like, that's what I do remember when it comes to the books. But I'll show you that in a moment. Let's take it to my office and let's open this bad boy up. Okay, let's open this up. I think this is actually the bottom, but it doesn't really matter. All right, okay. So the thing I wanted to show you, and the thing that I'm very excited about, is doesn't want to open. It's putting up a bit of a fight. Okay, so the thing that was a bit sad for me was that The only copies of my own book, which I have, I think maybe around 20 copies here of my, that's all the copies I have, by the way. Like, I don't own any more copies than what was in this box. So in this box, and together with it was potentially gone like all the copies that I had of my own book. So my book, Legendary Lover, if you haven't read it yet, you definitely should. Whew, the sun is very bright. Let's see if I can help it. Okay, is that better? Hopefully, a little bit. All right, so Legendary Lover, 6 essential steps to having great sex are here. So that's wonderful. That's definitely going to stay here in my office. If you've been watching my previous vlogs, especially my last vlog where I talked in length about my bookcases, I have a bit of a system. So I've got one bookcase here in the office, and these are the books that I have for my business that have to do with sexuality, intimacy, relationships, etc. Then I also have one full bookcase in the living room full of books that I got from a friend of mine who is a sex therapist as well, and so these books basically revolve around sexuality, psychology, relationships, counseling, etc. as well. So these are very, very precious to me and to my heart. And then, because these 2 bookcases are now full, I've also recently bought a new bookcase for pretty much everything else, from novels to self-help books on any kind of other different topics, etc. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some room here in my business bookcase in my office so that I can actually put these books here. These are mainly books that I'll be that have to do with my business, so that's why I want them to live here. Although I already can see that there is some Steve Chandler books here. Oh, Emotion and Healing in the Energy Body. Oh, that's definitely business kind of related books. Sexy and Sacred by Diane Riley, beautiful, beautiful woman. Another Steve Chandler, Time Warrior. Steve Chandler is more of a coach, general coach, if he's still working. Then, you know, it hasn't got to do with sexuality, but nevertheless, good, important, inspiring stuff that he shares. Body Wisdom, that's, you know, like the embodied kind of fascinating topics to me around embodiment and somatic work. Female ejaculation. Also very, very important business related book. Oh, and I'm seeing some items that that weren't there when I was originally packing that box myself, because it had already traveled twice, you know, from Europe to Australia and then back to Europe, back to Poland. My parents actually repackaged, sent the books back in a new box. So I didn't pack this one myself. So this sock is new. I haven't seen it before. Maybe there's a second one there as well. Who knows? Oh, probably. Yay! Wow. So I'm pretty sure that these were handmade by my mom. Look how beautiful they are. Look at the colors. Just gorgeous. Great for winter and any kind of cooler day at home. So I got my socks. I got, okay, so this is a like a not pillow, a cushion case, like a cover for a cushion that was handmade by my mom. It's made from jeans, denim, and she decorated it with stars and bats, and there's this star and the dwarf and some beautiful, beautiful nature. So gorgeous. Okay, I'll have to figure out where that's gonna go in my home. Oh, so there's something else here I don't recognize. Probably also courtesy of my mom. Okay, another pair of socks. Look at those, how beautiful, how colorful. Oh, and they're just so like soft and nice to touch. Like I bet they're gonna be so comfortable to wear as well. Oh, thank you, mom. So now I can use these books to start filling up a bit the new bookcase that is mostly empty and that has a lot of room for all these beautiful books that I love. And I don't even know, like, do I just kind of scatter them around, like few here, few there. At the moment I do have some books here. I don't know, might just start with the second shelf from the bottom. I was actually going to talk to you a bit more about a few more things and share a few more things in my life, but I think I'm just gonna keep this one short and sweet and we're gonna wrap it up here. But I will share with you more next time, and when you hear from me next time, I will be actually in Cairns. I'll be on my holidays because I am leaving on Saturday. Today is Wednesday, so it's only 3 days away. Very excited about that, and that's, yeah, when you see me next, I'll be in the far north of Australia. Okay, see you there, guys. Mwah.